Hello guys, it is Cologeno, and we are back to play some more Agrarian Skies. So just kind of show you what I've done here. Open up some more of these quests. I really haven't done anything outside of those very beginning quests. And I'm going to do some of the modification. There we go. Finally got the wave down. I'm new at this, you know. I'm not very good. I'm going to do some of the automation. My goal right now for this episode is to actually get a couple of our automated things like the cobble gen that's automated and also the stone chopper. And then I'm going to get the smeltery and also my little start mob farm. Real basic one. So first thing, let's just do some of these automations. Let's get back into here under learning skyblock. I'm gonna automate my collagen completely, but some of the stuff you have to do just to kind of get things going into other areas. And the auto miner, it's an okay start. You have to use fuel and a few things, so we're gonna make the auto miner and we're gonna do the lumberjack. Let's go ahead and do the lumberjack first. They need to do a stone chopper, and that's gonna give us some food. If you haven't, let me just take a quick tour to show you guys. I have done a little bit of expansion since the last time we played. Eventually I'm going to kind of make this my farm area. I just started out with some basic stuff. I was trying my best to get through a lot of this and get to the point where I could start my mob farm, but I kind of wanted to show you guys how I put mine together. So I was starving, of course, and had to make some food. Come on down here. And this platform, eventually I want to put my smeltery right here, and right down there is where I'm going to start the basic mob farm. It's one of the mob farms that's shown in the handy book. I've got 3 storage bins, and I've also made from Bibliocraft, I made this bookshelf. I like it because you kind of get a lot of books to start with, place to put my books, kind of keep them organized, keep them out of my inventory if I don't need them, and you can just put a book in, take a book out. And when you open that up and you decide which book you want to take back out, I'm going to take this quest book back out. Alright, so let's go ahead and make a few of these, get some of our rewards, and get this moving. So for the stone chopper, what I need to do is a furnace. I believe this is it. I've made it so many times I should have it by heart. And stone all the way around. Nope, I gotta switch these two. Nope. Alright, let's look it up. Oh, you have to make a stone axe. Haha. Alright, so let's go ahead and make some sticks here. So it took me a while to get to recording this video today. Part of the problem was my DVR, which I'm just using the basic Windows DVR, was not cooperating with me. And the other part of it is I'm old, and my granddaughter turned, got an axe, turned 3 a couple days ago, so we went to one of those trampoline parks, and being 50, they're a lot of fun the day you do them, but the next day, not so much fun. Alright, we got our stone chopper. Now let's go ahead and we're going to make the stone miner next. That one right there. I'm going to make, let me make the, so needless to say, I'm in recovery today because I am beat. I'm going to make 2 of these because I know I've got to make a cobble upgrade and I need to make 2 of them. Alright, so there's our stone miner. I'm going to go ahead and make another one right away because part of the quest is to make the cobble upgrade, which basically means that the stone miner will make cobble. If I can remember how to make them. There we go. 2 of those. So let's go ahead and put the chopper out. And I'm trying to, I always forget, I think it goes there. Let me break this tree just to see. It only goes one direction. There we go. It only goes one direction. So what we need to do is we need to put in, now this is where you need the flint hatchet in there, some fuel, And basically what it's going to do is it's going to chop the trees down for us. I also have to, it's already got a sapling. Nice thing about this, the stone chopper, is that once it uses up all this fuel, it just automatically brings over the wood. And I'm going to switch that out because we're going to need this for our miner. Okay, so let's go ahead and claim our reward. I need some of that fish. And this is your very first automated cobble gen. I'm just going to kind of throw it over here. It's not a bad starting cobble gen. It's fairly inexpensive to make. Let's make sure. You know, I love to do this and not get the reward for it. Fairly inexpensive to make. There we go, auto mining. I got that. We've got to make the upgrade now. And it's just kind of an easy way to get started. Now, if you notice, I can't do anything because it needs to have the cobble upgrade. So let's go ahead and make that. I've already made the chopper for it. I think I need to make more furnace. Let's go to cobble here. So I need 3 of those. So let's go ahead and break up some of this real quick since I already used it. So anyways, what I was saying about the trampoline park, we had a great time, but let me tell you something. This 50-year-old body is sore as sore can be today. So this first part of the clip, what I want to do is just kind of get through here. Let's see what I got for fuel. I'll drop that there. Oh, there. Hey buddy. Come on, I got something for you. And I'm not that well lit up like I should be. I'm being distracted by these guys. Ooh, good, a brain. That's another reason I wanted to get my mob grinder up and running, because one of the great early foods is actually those zombie brains. We have a drying rack, put the drying rack out, cook up the brains, and we're good to go. Alright, let's drop this in here. And I know I can use this. I'm going to waste this bucket I have. There we go. For this cobble upgrade. Oh, great. My favorite. Oh, good, it's raining again. Oh, come on. I was far enough away from him. And I'm not sure if on this mod pack they have it set up not to blow stuff up. When I played it in the past, they've all done plenty of damage for me, so... And you know what? Because this is irritating, we're trying to film, let's go ahead and sleep off this night. Alright. Back over to make our upgrade. Also, if you notice, I moved my my crucible over the lava, and what that does is it just basically doubles the melting time, speeds it up. And since I'm here, I'm going to go ahead and drop what I have. I believe we can do this, and then these. Put these right here, and maybe not. Okay, where's my upgrade? Oh, I do need a bucket for that. No, it says I could do a water bottle. That's interesting. Let me go ahead and see. I think I have enough to make another bucket real quick. Let's do this. Got some dust. Just kind of so let's get this cooked up and ready to go. not sure. I swear I've made it that way before, but maybe because this is a metal bucket, I have to have a metal bucket instead. That's alright. We can get this up and running quick. Another thing about a lot of the YouTubers that I love to watch, and it's funny until you start doing it yourself, of course they make it look easy. I've noticed when I'm trying to film some of these episodes that I don't do things as quickly as when I'm watching. You know, it's kind of hard when you feel like it's this simple, it's that simple. So I know I'm going to get some comments on, oh, you're doing this wrong, or I do it that way, or alright, here we go. So I'm going to just pull some out of here real quick. I already got some slabs. I think I have enough slabs for what I want to build, but the cobble or the mob farm I like to build is really basic. So let's go over here with those 50. And once I kind of get this up and running, and once I get my smeltery up and running, I'm going to totally automate my cobble. So I won't really be using that one that much. The only thing that's really nice about that is if you're expanding, it's kind of portable. You can take it with you. So this is one that's in the book, so we're just going to throw a slab here. Let's see how long I want to make it. If you don't know, you need to be at least, let me break this up, 20 blocks away for the mobs to spawn. So I like to make this ramp about 20. Let's see here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. Let's go. We like odd. Let's go 9 maybe, huh? There's 8, and here's 9, and I'm sure I'm gonna have to make more slabs. So I'm sure any of you experienced Minecrafters know this mob farm is pretty basic. We're just gonna do this row of 2, then the end will go, and the gap we want it to be 3. So right here we want to go up 3, and that way it's large enough for Enderman to spawn in here. All right. Oh man, that was almost my first death. That was close. That was funny. Okay. I'm just going to do this so I can jump up there. And just as a temporary thing so I can get to the... Oh, I did get that one up there. Okay. So we're going to extend out here. Break that up. And then the slabs are going to go like... I'm going to go right here, and right there, and right there. And that way they can't spawn on top of the slabs, the half slabs. And it'll give us a nice dark area in here. And before I get too far, I'm going to start over here. And in this mod pack, I'm not sure if it's the way that it was put together, but mobs seem to spawn quickly. Let's go make some more slabs real quick. Alright, so we're going to get this up and running, and our next project is going to be, I think I need 3 more for that other end. Let's just make the rest of these into slabs. Like I said, after we get done with this up and running, we're going to go ahead and get the smeltery working. Got a little bit of grind to do on that. I've still got to get all of my grout running. Oh wait, I forgot about down here. Well, I can get that one from outside. That's not a big deal. Somebody told me if you do shift on these half slabs, no, that didn't work, that you only take out the top one, but maybe that's only when it's on the ground. Let's go ahead and come up here. 1, 2, 3. Let's do my best fall damage. I can handle that. Now the rest of this I should be able to get from the ground. Come on over to this side. Should do it. And the main reason you're putting these half slabs around this is that way they won't spawn through here. And let's go ahead and just make sure we've got it. If you don't know, there's got the button here that allows us to bring this up. As long as you see a red X, that's dark enough for mobs to spawn night or day. And we've got what we need. And I'm going to move over here and let the mobs pop. In the meantime, let me eat some of this delicious fish. And you'll see action over there pretty quickly. Since I spend a lot of my time over here and I'll be over here working, it'll be pretty easy for those mobs to pop. And if you look up on the corner there, you can see we've already got an Enderman that's sprung out of there. I'm going to work on leveling up. Oh, if I didn't show you guys this, let me show you this real quick. I have leveled up my pick quite a bit. I've got it up to level iron. I'm a master on this. It's got reinforced 2, haste, auto repair, luck. So the nice thing about that is luck kind of helps a little bit with your drops. So let's see what we got over here to kill. And it's real easy kills if you've not used one of these. Pretty straightforward. Enderman can't get loose. Even the little short. Adjust the volume on that. Ooh, that's loud. Even the short. Let me take care of this real quick. Hostile creatures. Gonna bring those down. But even the mini zombies can't get loose. They'll, if there's a bunch of them in there, when you're walking up to it, you'll see them trying to like bounce out of there, but they will not get free. So that's my mob farm, and like I said, right here is where I'm planning on doing my smeltery, and it takes a little bit. I've got to make the bricks. Let me just show you guys real quick. For the bricks. Let me just see if I can bring up smelt. There we go. So the seared bricks is what I need to make a lot of, and that's made with grout, and grout basically is sand, clay, and gravel put together, and then we've got to cook it down. So I'm going to go ahead and pause and get all that stuff put together, and we're going to get back and throw that smeltery together. And like I said, the greatest thing about that smeltery is it's an ore doubler. So let me just see if we've completed any more quests. I think the stone chopper one we did finally beat, and I never got the reward for it. Okay, here we go. I'm going to claim the reward on that. And then I've beat Mary Had a Little Lamb. So I can do a reward bag, or I can do a pot. And I think I'm going to do a pot because I'm going to start to get into cooking, and this is valuable for some of the recipes. And because I'm always afraid of dying, I'm going to go ahead and use this heart right away. There we go. I'm up to 9. Nice. All right, sun's setting. Just a perfect time for me to go ahead and take a break. When I come back, we should have our seared bricks and getting ready to put our smeltery right about here. All right, I will be right back. Okay, so we've got all the stuff we need to get our smeltery going. So I'm just going to go ahead and open the book, take our reward, and let's get this set up. So I'm just going to start off with the basic 3x3 to get us started. Let's see, I think I'm going to start right there. The quest book tells you need 16 of these, but to really do the 3x3 you're going to need a total of 17. Let me throw down one of these real quick, just to get the thing up and running. I'll clean this up when I'm done. I want my drains to be right there. This is our tank there. Controller here. So when you build the outside of this, it just has to be surrounded completely by other seared bricks. I could have 2 tanks and I could have 2 controllers if I wanted to. It wouldn't make any sense, but I could. The way I like to set it up is I like to have 2 drains. And the main reason I like to have 2 drains is so that I can set up a casting table for one and then a casting bin for the other. And you guys will see once I get that up and running what exactly I'm talking about. It makes it just easier when you're casting large amounts of metal. Remember what I said is this doubles. Now when we walk around to the other side, I'm going to clean this up. The controller should have a little bit of flame coming out of it like a furnace is being used. So if we did it properly, it should be up and running. Let's see. Nope, we didn't do it properly because I put the controller in backwards. Let's try it now. There we go. Up and running. And this is where we're going to store our lava. So let's go get a bucket of lava. Or 2. And this will also help quite a bit. It's getting everything up and running. Let's just throw a bucket in there. And then when we go into the controller, it shows us how much we have, what resources we are smelting. Let's just go down here and see what we got for mobs. And just to show you, I'm using my Pan of Misfortune and I've got knockback on it now, which is nice. And so for our next casting, we just need to make a casting table. Get a couple. Aluminum brass is the best, not the best, but it's one of the ingots that you can cast different for making casts for different weapons. So let's kind of finish this smeltery up. And I need, for a casting table, I need this setup right here. Now the basin I need, but I also need some drains. So I'm just going to make 2 drains. Because both of those, or actually they're called a faucet, not a drain. In fact, let's go ahead and grab, I've been saving these iron ore dusts. So instead of getting 4 ingots back on that, I will actually get 8. We'll just throw those in here. Now you see this grid, if I were to put another level on this, it would just double the size of that grid, which I will at some point. I will eventually put another level up top. And we're going to throw the casting table right here. Put some drains on. And then one other thing I like to do is, let's see what we got for our tree. And now we have this up and running. You'll notice it's basically an endless supply of wood. Put some more in there. My next progression for this mod pack is I want to start getting into some of the automated stuff to make it just a little bit easier. So what we're going to do here is we're just going to make a pattern chest. And I think I have some extra patterns over here. And I'll show you why I like to make this. And I'll This is how I like to set up my Smeltery, even if I'm not playing. If I'm just using this in any mod pack, this is kind of how I like to set mine up. And then I can throw all of my casts, my gear casts, my weapons casts that are made out of aluminum. Alright. And we need actually, let's see, a total of 7 more. So I'm going to make, see if I can get some enough to make this. Like I said before, I'm going to automate this cobble generator, and I'm probably I kind of like leaving this setup initially right now, because instead of coming in with the pickaxe, you notice I'm using my hammer, so what it's producing is just gravel. It's kind of saving the step of having to use a pickaxe to pick it up and cobble and throw it down, and just to me it seems like I'm saving a step by doing that. So we're going to make this casting bin, and our smeltery will be done. Throw 1 or 2 of these down. Make this dust into clay. Take one of these and throw it in here, because what I need to make is a cast. Give me 2 grout. And I need, that's 5, I need 2 more. Alright, let's smash 1 more of these into sand. That will give us all that we need. And what I'm doing is I'm making the basin. So let's grab these. Did I ever claim my reward? I thought I did. Oh, I did, yeah, it was that. So for this basin, I'm going to get 2 more brass ingots. And I've completed this iron one already, so it's going to give me some more iron ore. Forgot to claim my reward there. And you guys will see, basically it's just going to take me through all the different ingots that I can make, which will basically get me up and running for some better tinker's tools. And another thing you can do is, I'm going to throw all 4 of these in here. So once it's in ingot form, obviously it's not going to double it. It doubles it when you're in this, the iron ore. So if I just put the straight ore in there, that will give me 2 ingots for each one of those. And then once this melts down, I'm going to make the aluminum brass, the main one. And I'm going to throw this in here so I can make some ingots. And what was I coming over here for? Get the rest of these. We'll make this. There's our casting basin. So now whenever I have large amounts of miscellaneous metals, I can put them in there. Alright, so if I click on this, if I were to go this right here, it would bring ingots out, but it's not going to allow me to bring anything out here because of the pattern I have in there. So I'm going to just switch it to aluminum brass, and we're going to make that into a cast. Now, if you notice that the item I'm casting always disappears, and I believe that that's modded for this particular mod pack. I've used Tinkers in the past, and it never happened to me like that. But when you use it on this particular mod pack, if I were to put whatever I put in there, doesn't matter if it's made out of metal or whatever item you use to make a cast out of it, whether it's a pickaxe head or any of the different tinker constructs that you want to make casts out of, it will use it up. And just to show you guys now, so I get my ingots. And I know that I've got a large amount there, so I'm going to do one that's going to give me a total of 9. Also, if you look in here, it tells you what the amount is in there as it's filling up. And so different patterns here will require more materials. Ingot obviously just requires 144, which is kind of important. If you look in here, it's going to tell you how much is in there. There's 3 ingots. There's 3 ingots. If there's less than 3 ingots, it'll say nuggets. If there's less than a nugget, it'll give you an amount. As we can see, we're getting ready to run out of fuel. So we've got the mob farm up and running. I've got the smeltery, and now we're back to some grinding. So just to show you what my plans are, next episode I want to get Storage Wars. I want to get this up and running. I want to get the compact chest maker and the simple storage, which is the Java. There's some biblio stuff in here, and I've already made this bookshelf. So if I start making this, I will get some other awards. Once I make this one's going to automatically come up. So you can see as we're progressing here, we're just opening all of this. Power drive, I'll probably make that. This water from air, I don't make it that often, but I believe I'm going to make it this particular time around. I mean, I do always make it because it unlocks a quest, but I don't use it a lot. And the reason I want to do it is I've got some plans for making a rather large lake. The other thing I want to start getting into is some assembly line stuff. So we've got the fishing away. All of this is automated stuff, just to kind of automate things to help with the grind. Even though we haven't opened it yet, we'll start getting into some automated sifters, and we actually have an automated hammer, just to make it easier. Let's just check Mob Hunter. So when you start off Mob Hunter in this, you've got to get through getting these creepers, which can sometimes take a while. Once you get through the creepers, you'll have some repeatable quests in here for different mobs. The pungy pointy sticks is nice. Then we'll get in some automation, and we'll automate the mob farm eventually. But like I said, for now, I think we're going to call this an episode, and we will see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.